Hi guys, Rico here from Rico's Repair Service. Wanted to make a video of how I'm doing this video from the garage of my house, and I'm doing that because that's where my business started. So a lot of people in these small engine groups are in the position that I was in 5 years ago, and I wanted to make some videos, maybe even a series of videos. If you're interested in it, I'll make another part. Anyways, how I turned my hobby into a business. So I don't want to bore you with my personal story, but it's important at parts so I can tell you how I did what I did. Okay, so in the beginning, I have a full-time job, 40 hours. I'm a systems technician. Anything with a wire, I do it. 25 years in that career, I was very good at it. And work slowed down. Put a post on Facebook. I was a former auto mechanic in the 90s. I figured, hey, need to bring some income in. I have three kids, so maybe I can fix whatever you have. Yeah, that went from blenders to vacuum cleaners to lawnmowers to a blender to a lawnmower to a lawnmower to a lawnmower. So I seen where the business was going. From the early days out of my garage, it was stressful because I had a full time job. And I was doing what I called my gold package for $40. The gold package was replace the spark plug, air filter, clean the deck, sharpen and balance the blade. It was for running machines. I would still do repairs, but that was at $40. I made people lazy. Why do it themselves? $40, you drop it off. So with that, I thought I was doing good, and I had developed a system where I would wait to get 10 lawnmowers. I would make sure I ordered all the parts for those 10 lawnmowers. I would lay them out in my driveway, two stacks of five, and go through. And first thing I would do is take all the blades off, keep them in my hand so they were in order. Got all 10 blades in my hand, take them over to the sharpener, sharpen them, reinstall them on the machines, fire up the pressure washer, hit the decks, flip them back over. At the time, I had a table that I was picking the machine up on, turned it upside down, drain the oil, refill the oil, put the rest of the parts on. I was very efficient in that system. I could do 10 lawnmowers in roughly 4 hours, and I was charging $40, so that's $400, right? Good money. Well, no, absolutely not. The parts cost was, $15 a machine. I'm spending 2, 3 hours looking up parts. So what happened is that it became very wary on me. I was out and I'd get off of work and I worked out of my house till 1, sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning, pissing off my neighbors because I'm firing up machines. Got a grinder going. It just became to a point where it really wasn't worth it. So I had to shit or get off the pot, and I decided to raise my rates up to $100 a lawnmower. I thought, okay, that's probably the end of me, right? Well, no, that wasn't the end of me. Now, all of a sudden, by raising my rates up to $100, it became worth my while. I would do my 10 lawnmowers, and I'm making profit $300 in maybe 4 hours, 4 hours worth of work. The more I did it, the more efficient I got at it. So now it's worth my time, and I'm starting to looking at going to my job like it's getting in the way, because I make 25 bucks an hour, and after taxes, I'm making maybe 150 bucks a day, or just stay home, do these 10 lawnmowers, and make 300 bucks profit. So that made the decision easy for me to later down the road, there's a whole story behind it, to quit my job and to start doing this full time. It was a very scary transition. Maybe I'll get to that in the next video or the next part. But the point of this video is that if you're doing this as a hobby out of your garage, you have to get past the part that feels bad that you're charging too much. It has to be worth your time. Okay. One of the most important things, what really launched my business, is that everything I did 100% correct. Okay. That's just who I am, the way I am. It has to be done right. If I would finish up a lawnmower and it was still lobing or hunting a little bit, I wasn't letting it go like that. So everything that left out of my house was perfect. And what happened having that attitude was that people were picking up their lawnmower and saying, "Oh my God, one pull start, it hasn't done that since I bought the damn thing." They start telling their friends, they start telling their family. Facebook 5 years ago was a positive thing. Social media just grew it, and I got to the point where I was getting so many machines in that I couldn't do it no more. I had to make a decision: get a shop and do this full time, or quit doing this. And for me, the village got involved. I tried to apply for a home based business permit. Thankfully, the village said no. Too much traffic, residential area. So that's really what forced my decision between getting a shop or continuing to do it as a hobby. And that might not apply to a lot of you guys because you're in a rural area. I happen to live about 20 miles south of Chicago, so I'm in the suburbs, highly populated neighborhood. Uh, it grew to the point where it couldn't be done out of my house anymore. I was an asshole working till late at night, bothering all my neighbors, running a grinder at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. It just didn't work. So that decision I'll make in the next part of the video. But what I do want to start with in the first one, again, if you guys are interested in my story, like, comment something. If it gets a lot of attention, I'll continue to make the videos and I'll continue to tell my story, how it went in the progression. But in the very beginning, the most important things that you need to do right now is raise your damn prices up. Otherwise, it ain't going to be worth your time anymore and you're going to quit. And you're going to be working all day and night and for nothing. For what? To make $100, and you could have went to your job and made that money. So raise your prices. um, be very efficient in what you do. You have to develop some type of a system to do these things and continue to reach out in these small engine groups and ask for advice. You can always reach out to me personally. I'm certified in everything. I've spent probably the last 4 years of my life training and developing myself. Being an auto mechanic did not apply to small machines. There's a huge learning curve. There's no such thing as a stupid question. You can always reach out to me on Facebook and shoot me a message whenever I'm free. I'm a very busy man. I'll try to call you. I'm not going to text you back and forth, back and forth. I'll try to call you and help you the best that I can. But that's it. Raise your prices, be very efficient in what you do, and you have to have 100% quality in your work. If I would have sent half of those machines out halfway repaired, some work, some don't, I would not be in business today. I'm now 5 years later. I'm a Cub Cadet dealer. I've got a shop. I've got $10,000 a month in expenses. It's grown. Things have definitely grown. But those were the keys. I hope this helps you. And if you liked the video, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. If I see a lot of interest in this, I'll keep going with the story. I would love to take this story all the way through how floor planning works, getting a dealership, the steps that you need to do to set a business up, all that. But I don't know if there's an interest for it or not. So hope this helped you guys. Be good, and maybe I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.